Hey everyone, so I have something I need to cover that I did not want to just make a community post about because I don't want people misunderstanding why I'm covering the topic. It can be misconstrued as drama. Unfortunately, this person of interest, I'm just going to say Fred Hill, who is very relevant to the Summer Wells case, is connected to a drama channel. It makes it difficult to report on facts on a person of interest related to the Summer case, because people automatically assume that you're participating in the drama. Now, I'm going to say, just full transparency in this situation. I'm going to get the fact out there at the beginning, right here. I'm going to explain what I'm talking about, and then we're going to talk about the ramifications, what I've done to confirm that it's accurate, and what we're doing going forward. So this search that's going up this week, one of the areas was actually driven by the fact that I got the whole umbrella's turning. What this search we're posting this week was one of the locations is driven by the fact that, and I'll explain this in the intro in more detail, a couple of traffic charges in 2023, just before Fred was arrested, in a location, and I haven't been able to find out why yet. I'm trying to get the FOIA requests from the court to see what town it was, and if it's just something totally not nefarious going on. But that location is a location he was at. He's a person of interest, so we're searching there. I hadn't seen anything recent in his criminal history with just, not misdemeanor charges. And I haven't been, monitoring the various county court websites around here to see anything new, because I really had no reason to. Because I assumed recently Fred's been doing a really good job staying in the rehab facility, getting his life together, getting married. I didn't have any suspicion that there was anything recent going on. I'm gonna have to hold my camera because this whole table's moving. However, one of the, or a few of the channels that I'm gonna say are what you would call anti-tragedy pimp channels, that just are like the hate, I'm going to call them hate channels, mostly because their whole basis of their channel is attacking people, whether they're justified or not. I mean, some of these people were attacked by the channels they're now attacking, so I get that. There's a bit of revenge as their motivation. But Fred Hill, it's been put out there that Fred, I'm going to get knocked by this top of the head here. Fred Hill has violated probation on April 3rd, which was, I think, the day or so before he was due to get married, which is a really weird coincidence. But he has violated probation. There's an arrest warrant. There's been an arrest warrant out for him. And I saw that I want to say a week ago or earlier, before it got out. I saw it on one channel, a smaller channel, and I went to the court website, verified it myself that it's actually true. I didn't post it. I didn't publish that. This was after I had published the other thing about his Andy Paul claim, just debunking that. But I held on to this. I didn't want to publish it because I didn't know one thing that Ziggy on her channel, and if any of you don't know Ziggy, which I think some of you have said you don't even know who she is. This is a creator that married Fred Hill recently. She was interviewing him for a long time. He was her prime contact, and after getting the exclusive, they were talking for a long time together and getting to know each other, and they recently got married. So she is now, relevant to talk about because she's married to a person of interest. So that's why This is hard. Like, so I know this charge is legit. It's part of the truth of the Summer Wells case now that a person of interest who had been arrested for drugs in 2023 got out, was in a rehab facility, and has violated probation and has an arrest warrant out. Those are just facts, not opinion. There are channels that are going to be giving their opinion about this. There are channels that already are, and there's no question that both Ziggy and these channels hate each other. They have a long history of attacking each other. Obviously, Ziggy has also, some of you may not even know that, but, you know, after we initially decided that we had confirmed enough lies, enough untruths from Fred, and decided that he can't be, he's not a valid source anymore. The moment I said that publicly, we got viciously attacked by Ziggy. We continue getting attacked by her. Anytime we post anything about Fred, she just goes on the attack again. And so she's made it drama. When we cover Fred, she covers her opinion, and I try to stick to reporting only the facts about Fred. This is a fact. In this case, I am going to give my opinion because it's not against Ziggy at all, regardless of the fact that she's attacked Jen and I relentlessly many times. I am going to say that I don't believe Ziggy knew about this. I don't believe that Fred told her about... I suspect he knew. It's hard not to... I can't see how he couldn't have known that he has a charge of probation violation. He has a parole officer who I'm sure he communicates with, or communicates with him. So, I mean, that would be something he would know. I don't believe he told Ziggy. I think she just found out about this, which has to be very traumatic to realize that, you know, and I understand, I did go on the anti-tragedy pimp channels to see what in the world was going on about this, because obviously they're covering it. And the irony of it is some of these channels and some of the people in there are the same channels that have been attacking us. So, you know, it's... Let's just say that through those channels, I saw Ziggy's reaction to finding out about this. And I now 100% believe she did not know. I think she is about to be inundated with attacks and accusations that she knew and that she lied, or covered it up. But having talked to Ziggy long enough privately when we were friends, I saw her reaction. I recognized the reaction as sincere, authentic, upset, frustrated, because she, I think deep down, knows that now a bunch of people are going to have ammunition against her. And the drama is going to continue. So I want to say to people, just focus on the facts. Yes, it looks like there's a record out there that Fred violated probation. He has an arrest warrant out. And don't talk about... There's no need to attack Ziggy and put salt in the wound while she's going through this. You know, being the wife, discovering this, maybe she wasn't told, maybe she was not informed by her husband about this. Yeah, I mean, you can't stop the attacks. I know they're going to be coming. People are going to be covering this and giving their opinion about Ziggy. So I wanted to give my opinion that I don't think she knew. I really don't think she knew. I think she sincerely believes everything Fred says. I think she believes him, and I think he is not being forthright and honest with her about everything. And this is one example of the fallout from that type of thing. So we're gonna see what happens if he gets arrested. if he ends up going to jail. But if we cover this, we're going to be covering Fred. We're going to be talking about a person of interest in the Summer Wells case. And the only reason I'm talking about Ziggy in this case is to encourage people not to rub salt in the wound. It's going to be hard, something that's very difficult to go through, and that's the only reason I wanted to mention that. I can't help it if new information comes out that's evidence related to a person of interest in the Summer Wells case. If anyone else who was considered a person of interest in the Summer Wells case, something like this came up, I would report on them too. It's not because I hate the person, it's just because it's a fact, and it just provides additional evidence that that person is not being forthright, is not being 100% truthful. And if that is not relevant to the case, I don't know what is. And so again, I didn't want to post a community post about this because I wanted you all to understand why I'm covering it and why I'm going to continue to cover it as information that hopefully will lead us to locations to find what happened to Summer, to find where Summer is. And that's all we can do. And if people don't like that, sometimes you come down to the choice where you have to decide, do you avoid telling the truth, avoid giving evidence because it's going to upset people, or just stick to what you said you were going to do and tell the truth, report on the evidence. And so that's what I'm doing. Fred Hill violated probation on April 3. We don't know why. I'm sure people are going to be submitting requests to find out why. I'm sure it's going to come out. Seems to be connected to the theft under $1,000 charge earlier because it's in the same bucket. When you look up the charge, these are probations related to that, I believe, but I'm not sure 100%. I'm sure it's going to come out. And he does have an arrest warrant out. And then a review hearing in August. But we don't know, again, what the review hearing is for. It could be for this, could be for something else. So that probably will come out eventually too. But anyway, I just wanted to let you all know about this. It's, in my opinion, relevant information related to the Summer Wells case. So I wanted to report it, but I wanted to also share with you all why I'm reporting it. Just to give you all the information, all of the information, and not hide something because people may not like it. People may not like the truth, and that happens all the time. So you have to deal with that. And if they, I don't know. I'm disappointed. I'll be honest. I was hoping Fred was turning his life around, that my suspicions were wrong, and that this would work out, this whole new life for him. But this is sort of the first signs that that may not be the case. I'm hoping maybe it's minor. Maybe it's something minor. Maybe he traveled somewhere that he wasn't supposed to, and they'll give him a slap on the wrist or something. But I know probation violation is a pretty serious thing. Usually makes you, usually you end up back in jail for probation violation. So we'll see what happens. And I don't know. I feel for Ziggy. I really do. This has to be a hard thing to go through, to find this out online, not straight from your husband, and then not knowing what in the world's going on. So anyway, that's all. Wanted to let you all know. I hope for the best for Fred and Ziggy. Honestly, I hope this is minor, but we'll see what happens. And anyway, thank you all for watching, and see you all in our search. It's going to be going up this week, probably tomorrow, hopefully, if I can finish the editing. But we'll see you on our next search. Talk to you all later.